Somewhere right now, a person is holding their cat like a tiny furry baby, locking eyes with it and kissing it on the forehead. To the human, that feels like love. To the cat, it may feel very different. A giant, hairless predator has blocked the exits, shown its teeth, and lowered its mouth toward one of the cat's most vulnerable spots. In the wild, that would not usually end in a cuddle. So why does the cat stay? And what does it actually see when your face comes in? The deadly face approach. Humans are strange animals. As mostly hairless primates, we are driven by sight, touch, and an overwhelming urge to put our faces on the things we love. Show a person a round-eyed, fluffy cat, and something ancient seems to switch on in the brain. Suddenly, logic leaves the room. The human bends down, puckers up, and launches their lips at the cat's forehead like a badly guided missile. They call it a kiss. But from the cat's perspective, this is not exactly a hallmark moment. The cat's escape route has disappeared. Then that predator brings its mouth, the part designed for biting, tearing, and making suspicious crunching sounds at 2 a.m., straight toward one of the cat's most vulnerable areas. In feline body language, a giant face moving directly into personal space is not automatically sweet. It can feel pushy, threatening, or at the very least, deeply unnecessary. Imagine someone from accounting walking into your Zoom meeting, putting their face 2 inches from yours and saying, "I just love you so much." That is not romance. That is an HR incident. So by every wild animal rule, the cat should defend itself. A quick paw, 3 clean red lines, a reminder that boundaries exist. But most cats do not do that. They flatten their ears, freeze their body, flick the tail once, and endure it with the spiritual exhaustion of a retail worker on Black Friday. So if this looks like a declaration of war, why does the cat let the human live? Because the two of them are not experiencing the same world. Demolishing the biological base station. To understand why the human survives, we have to leave the human visual world and step into the cat's universe of scent. For cats, smell is not just smell. It is identity, safety, territory, memory, and social Wi-Fi all at once. Cats have important scent glands around the cheeks, forehead, and base of the ears. When a cat rubs its head against a person's leg after they come home, that behavior is often called bunting. It is not just being cute, although it is aggressively cute. The cat is marking the human with familiar pheromones. It is also collecting the human's scent. In other words, this small predator is trying to reconnect the wandering roommate back into the home network. The human has been outside all day, bringing back a chaotic scent profile: office air, car seats, elevator buttons, grocery store freezer aisles, and whatever mysterious chemical cloud lives inside an Amazon package. The cat's job is to make that human smell safe again. And then the human ruins everything. They scoop up the cat and press their mouth, recently flavored with garlic pasta, iced coffee, and the emotional residue of rush hour traffic, directly onto the cat's forehead. That forehead is not just a cute landing spot. It is part of the cat's scent system. From the cat's point of view, this is absurd. It has just carefully built a tiny security network. And the human comes along like someone wiping a clean phone screen with a greasy Thanksgiving napkin. The cat lays down a familiar scent signal. The human covers it with saliva, coffee breath, and whatever outside is. So now the kiss is doing 2 bad things at once. Visually, it looks like a predator's threat. Chemically, it disrupts the cat's carefully arranged world of safety. And that is what makes the kiss so strange. It is rude to the eyes, messy to the nose. And yet the cat still stays. The system glitch of the giant hairless roommate. The answer sits somewhere between neuroscience, behavior, and the incredible patience of cats. Over years of living with humans, cats learn to decode a lot of primate nonsense. They discover that the giant creature may be clumsy, loud, and emotionally unstable during football season, but it also opens cans. That matters. Some behaviorists suggest cats may apply parts of their own social framework to humans, not because they think humans are elegant, clearly they do not, but because we become familiar social partners. Huge, awkward, strangely furless companions who somehow control the tuna. This is where associative learning comes in. A cat observes patterns. Over hundreds or thousands of repetitions, it builds a new rule. The face comes close. The strange moi sound happens. Nothing bad follows. Instead, good things often happen after. Chin scratches, soft voices, treats, dinner, maybe even that one expensive wet food the human claims is for special occasions, as if the cat respects budgeting. So the cat updates the meaning. In the wild, a mouth near the head could mean danger. In the living room, when performed by this particular human, it becomes just another strange little ritual. The cat does not necessarily understand the kiss the way humans do. It may not think, ah yes, symbolic affection expressed through lip contact. More likely, it thinks something closer to, this is weird. But historically, I survive it. Also, snacks may follow, and that is an extraordinary cross-species compromise. The cat takes a behavior that should be alarming and files it under. Human system glitch, non-lethal, occasionally profitable. That is not submission. That is tolerance. Maybe even generosity. But here's the part humans usually miss. The cat is not just taking the message. It has been sending one back. The problem is not that cats are silent. It is that humans keep listening with the wrong senses. The gentle signal from another dimension. When humans stop trying to kiss the cat for 5 seconds and simply watch, something beautiful appears. Cats do send affection back. They just do it in a language that is much quieter than ours. In cat communication, direct staring can feel intense. It can signal pressure, challenge, or warning. So when a human lovingly stares at a cat with wide, sentimental eyes, the cat may not read it as poetry. It may read it as targeting software. And yet many cats do not run. They look back. If the body stays loose, the tail stays quiet and the eyelids soften, then slowly they close their eyes. They hold them shut for a moment. Then they open them again. That is the slow blink. Not a trick, not a command, but a small social signal. Animal behavior research often treats slow blinking as a friendly social signal. In a world where awareness keeps small animals alive, choosing to close the eyes is not casual. It means lowering the shield. The cat is saying without a sound, I trust you enough not to watch you every second. Or even more dramatically, I am choosing not to hunt you, and I trust that you will not hunt me while my eyes are closed. That is a remarkable kind of love. The human kisses with noise, moisture, and poor spatial awareness. The cat kisses back by blinking like a tiny philosopher in a sunbeam. Different channels, same message. Somehow across the static between two species, affection completes the loop. Humans often love animals in deeply human ways. They hug, squeeze, kiss, and assume love must look like closeness. But when you step into the cat's world, the relationship changes. The cat is not just a passive little object receiving affection. It is an animal with its own language, limits, trust, and grace. So the next time you want to crash your face into a cat's forehead, pause first. Watch the eyes, the ears, the tail. Let the cat close the distance. And notice the quiet miracle of a creature that could have run, but chose to stay.